Best exotic marigold hotel. So we had the full Monty, and we had Train Spotting. Remember 95, 96? Sheffield County Urban Renewal, and I believe the other. Train Spotting opened with Urban Renewal. In the full Monty, of which I doubt they put that scene in there where the guy's ex-wife is the manager. She is the manager of a textile sewing. You see, and bright lights, just like Charter Sportswear. When Maury broke from his Jewish father a swab shop, and he built a brand new shop. A fire exit in the back that took you all the way almost to like Ann Street. Floor to ceiling at least 20 feet. Lights like you'd never seen. And you don't bother. Look, guys, you know this all. It's all about sewing. You wanted the paper, and then what? Another oral history. Who do you think I can interview at my convenience? Come on now. A little truth. And then we had this, and then we had the history boys. Those are your people. History boys, they don't want to discuss honesty of the Holocaust. You didn't say it was a lie. You turned it into a movie. The one that shall remain nameless when he first entered the scenario. I don't have a color TV, so I really don't know the family car, the father's car of family. Brown, like that first one. Very brief, that car. Then we had that Japanese car with the funky back windows, like a station wagon, but not. And then the apartment across the street from the National Journalistic Review. I forget what car that was. And you drove down past the Navy Memorial and swung around. Nice apartment. It actually has bookcases. That's the first time I saw a book. I'll read what they become. Now, residential towers and this little tape recorder. Can I come up too? No, just wait here. I do not have a color TV till 1984, Wheaton Plaza Sears. Remote control. My record player is in a box. It's blue and it's got like this weavy stuff in front, but the needle, that's a diamond. They will put me in the card section, and they come from Scarsdale, New York for a greeting, for a wedding announcement. I looked at that ring and I said, ooh, it's good for a record, but from your husband? I don't think so. They loved each other. I don't know what. I still have my two people that dock at the Terrytown Boat Club. For 3 summers at the Grand Union, they're buying their provisions from Canada. I still have at the Bank of New York in Irvington, the Country Club branch. The black woman was the first and youngest to be manager of the Country Club branch, now owned by Chase. I took the Google car. Go all over. I still have the Italian who puts his boat somewhere, walks up the street for the $10,000 deposit, because I have to type it. No, I don't remember his name. There is not one person. I found this check that my mother wrote to Strachini at the Irvington by the water. She bought all the Stracchini to sell, and nobody wanted it. 2 different pantsuit, like polyester, burgundy with flowers and a top short sleeve, and blue. Various sizes. I had a pair, Stracchini. So, oh, come on now. You 2 trees deeply rooted in separate. Oh, no, that's the other one. What was that? Oh, my, wrong. The Christian Science Monitor, the IBM one. You went straight, and I went. The only difference is your passport says England, 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 and you needed to bring film to England, England, England. They don't have places to develop in Baltimore. You know, we were never in the same direction anyway. I am general organization. I have organized my general. You've done nothing to me. You had to grow where the money is, and I'm going to swim to Cuba soon. I don't care. You don't bother me. That was a teacher's responsibility in '84 as a history. You've done nothing to me. I've tried to understand you all. I said, oh, they've gone through all of this. Well, now I have to be a black boy. And there's 3 different versions, I am fully integrated. You will not take me on. Thank God we're not to the Japanese. I've seen those movies. Now I'm going to have to dodge those stars? Give me a break now, really. Where is this going to go because you wanted it that way? Doesn't bother me any. Really, it doesn't. I will write the paper on linked open data. That's Berners-Lee. W3 consortium. There was quality. I will write the paper on premise. I will speak to the creator of premise at the British Library. Really, I mean, you should have merged. You didn't, and now I'm watching this Knots Landing, and I'm, wow, wow, wow. I don't care. I don't have a color TV. Doesn't bother me. I don't know why you all think that I'm done. It's summertime. I'm playing tennis. I make chalk boxes on the wall. I may forgive one of you, but I can't play anymore. But I could still if you create the box that's computer and it pops up, I could spare you or give you a wink and a smile and forgive you. If you create an electronic wall that I can play with. Do you know when I went to Mercy College, there's a wall, the president's house, and there's a tennis wall. They had the Steve Gutenberg look-alike from Cocoon. I was like, what's up with this? He looks just like him. And then for the Palisades, it was him again, and he's introducing himself because nobody knows him. I'm Steve Gutenberg. Do not be deceived by a college library. It's microfiche. Thousands of books, business that I needed, and I copied. And behind the desk, that is the ear. Sandy Patton, gave me Foucault for beginners with that big ear. The child's ear really does not fully develop, but the early stages of that ear, ooh. And my cousin, she vomited like the exorcist. Little ear operation. My father had to come from New York because they don't know enough English and they're afraid. They're not afraid anymore. Neither am I, because I'm not gullible and I'm not ignorant. And I could care less about the cheese bus. It made the dairy person a very rich man. And then I was sent to New York, Avenue Kinko's produce convention. There is produce and there is cheese, and there's a Xerox machine from the Kinko's New York Avenue making copies at the produce convention. I don't. You've done nothing to me, really. You haven't. I'm not afraid. I don't have to be afraid. And I've been living within your environment, fully cognizant of what you are, but I didn't have enough money. $1,700 investment after 3 years is nothing. It's not 1 month rent. No one is going to make me their roommate. Nobody's going to pull me into a house. It ain't happening. $16,000 in a 401k, and the federal government, you can borrow from it for education, and I paid it back in 1 semester. Could have had that doctorate for less than $15,000. That's it. I've got movies to watch, not that. A little dream and a little high and low. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, so you can do it too, because those were not available. The Curaçao. And now I'm interested in all the little movies, because this change in Vatican II and the Democrats, and which country did the initial abortions? Because the woman, Roe versus Wade, where? Student Union, she had regrets. She was there. That's her voice. I regret it. And now I go. Bye-bye.